Good morning.
Hi, kids.
It's Rich and Laurel, the Vintage Hikers.
Home in Nashville, May 31st.
Locked down for like a million days.
Been off trail for a few months.
Yeah. So there's that.
It's a little depressing.
We have been going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth about whether we're going to go back out, whether we're going to start where we left off, whether we were going to go to Harper's Ferry, or whether we were going to wait and go back out in February.
Looks like February.
Yeah, and we had talked about it. Taylor, the New Hampshire hiker, she kind of had the right idea in a way. She went home and said, stick a fork in it, I'm going back in February. So she saved herself all that angst. Good job, Taylor.
Yeah. All that back and forth was crazy. It almost got easier once we decided that we were going to reset the bar for next year. It just took a lot of the weirdness out of it for us.
I mean, that's not to say that, if something dramatically changes in the next 2 weeks, we won't just hightail it to the trail, but that's not looking likely. And there are a lot of reasons why. I mean, we're not 40, so
right.
We're considered higher risk.
The main reason is since we're only going to probably do the AT one time, we wanted to try to enjoy it with as much of the full trail experience as we could, not with half of everything being closed and bouncing around and getting side-eye from locals maybe who are not welcoming through hikers through. Some places maybe are, I don't know, but we just didn't want that pressure. We started feeling it in the Smokies when things started getting weird, and that's not our hike. We want to have fun and enjoy the trail as much as we can, and we did the first couple of weeks we were out there. We had a ball. We know what it's like to enjoy the trail and have fun out there, and we kind of know what it's like to feel the pressure of things getting weird societally with the pandemic.
Well, and some of the states too are still, requiring the 14-day quarantine, and we talked a lot about, we don't want to get all the way to New Hampshire and then not be able to continue.
Maybe things will open up. I mean, if you're on trail, I hope y'all that are out there are having a great time, and I hope things do open up to where you don't have a lot of hassle and don't have to sneak through kind of places and things like that, which is kind of our weird paranoia. But we could have got out there and maybe things would have opened up where we could have finished, but we just didn't want that unknown for us while we were on trail.
And it's complicated by the fact that I do have to go into labs and do all that kind of stuff. And if we wait and go in February, I'll only be on my medications for a couple more months, and that'll be, won't have to be carrying that stuff, picking it up. So for us, it makes sense.
That'll make things a lot easier for us next year, just from that one perspective, which is a big deal.
Right. So we reset our counter for the third time. Third time's the charm.
Yeah.
Our plan right now is to leave mid-late February from where we left off and head north. So from mile 241, head north to Katahdin.
Well, but our plans, they change on a,
What time is it?
Yeah.
If we do that, though, I'm going to lobby hard for after we summit Katahdin to do that 241 southbound.
Yeah, that'll be pretty in the fall to hike back down through the Smokies and Georgia. I think, and there's some merit to doing a traditional flip-flop for that reason. But, we'll see how it goes. We got a few months to rattle around on it and hopefully get out and do some, shorter hikes, 3-4 days out in the woods and enjoy that when things open up a little bit. Right now,
Yeah, we wanted to go up to Big South Fork and maybe take a week, get somebody to watch the dog in the house and do a week to 10 days. But the last thing I read about Big South Fork is camping is still closed. So if that stays that way, we can go back to South Cumberland where we, like to go, or it's possible we'll go do, 100 miles or so of the Benton MacKay.
There's a Pinhoti. We can maybe do a little piece of that somewhere.
That scares me with the road walking.
Long as it's not raining too much and we're not in 3 feet of water.
I don't want to need a boat.
That's not normal. It's not usually like that.
But so anyway, that's all we got. We didn't do the gear reviews because we were kind of
it's just been tough with this.
Yeah.
It's been so hard being off trail
And it seemed like, once we got off trail, a lot of people just unsubscribed, which is cool, but I think most people, want to see us hike the AT, and we're not doing that right now.
Thanks everybody. We really appreciate y'all's support while we were on trail. We were having a blast. It was really, really fun, and we're so excited to get back, and we can't wait to get back.
Yeah, so like 270-ish days, and we can just work on losing all of our pandemic pudginess. Oh, that's me anyway.
Trail running is fun again.
Yeah.
Stupid little side note for me, I can hike 240 miles on trail and not get hurt, but wreck one of my feet walking through the living room and be off my basically anything for like a month. But I'm better now, so yay.
Back to training. So
Yep.
Thanks for watching. If you guys have any questions or comments, as always, we appreciate it.
See you guys.
Have a good weekend.
See ya.